saw her, I didn't know who it was. She was just telling me she was lost. She didn't know where she was. And then when she came to me and I kind of grabbed onto her because the roads are really icy, she told me who she was. And then that's when I said, this child needs to be someplace safe, and you need to get her there now. And you need the police now. So that's my mission, and that's what we did. And the cops were great. The dispatch person was amazing. So kudos to law enforcement. I knew she wasn't dressed for the weather, so I figured wherever. When I first saw her, I thought, oh, has she run away? Did somebody just dump her off here? Because she didn't have coats or gloves or. And then when she told me who she was, I figured she must have left in a hurry. So I'm just very happy she's home. That's really all that matters. This is really about her and her family, and hope for healing for her. Yeah.
So yeah, we just tried to handle it the best way we could, and you really can't think when that's going on. So we just hopefully did what we were supposed to do and not, screw it up. No, absolutely would not have thought that, because when it happened 3 months ago, I thought, even after a month, I thought, she's not alive. I thought, no way was she alive. But to see her walk into my kitchen, it was like seeing a ghost for real. It was, it took my breath away, it's kind of hard for me to wrap my mind around it yet.
The 911 call about 4:30 yesterday afternoon from an individual who was out walking her dog. Said she was approached by a young female claiming to be Jayme Kloss. This lady immediately went to a nearby house, notified that neighbor of the claim, and this neighbor called 911, and my deputies responded en masse immediately and identified Jayme as the person that approached the neighbor, took control of her, possession of her, put her in safekeeping. And a short time later, one of my patrol sergeants happened to find a vehicle that matched the description that Jayme gave my deputies of the suspect, and pulled the vehicle over and took the suspect in custody at that time. Beyond that, Jayme was taken to a local hospital up in the Duluth Superior area, where she was looked over and examined, and she was held overnight for observation. And the suspect was interviewed and subsequently brought back down here to Barron County.
No, I don't want to take her out with
Douglas County 911.
Hi. I have a young lady at my house right now, and she says her name is Jayme Kloss. 4102 Eau Claire Acre Circle. It's in Gordon, Wisconsin.
Okay, have you seen her photo, ma'am?
Yes, it is her. I 100% think it is her.
Every time I talk about it, I tear up because I just can't imagine what she went through. This is the first time in 10 years where I actually went into like a full body shake and body sweat. Just because of the severity of the situation and how public it was, and, her family was in dire need of finding this girl.
Douglas County 911.
Hi. I have a young lady at my house right now, and she says her name is Jayme Kloss.
The sound on her voice, I knew that something was different about this, and I actually remember looking at my partner that I was working with that day, and she looked at me and she said, "Is this legitimate?" And I said, "I think it is." You have that gut feeling, you could hear it in the voice, and you just kind of knew. Being an adult female, I can't even imagine being put in that situation and how I would react. But for her to be 13 and everything that she had been through, in regards to her parents and, a stranger taking her in the way that he did, there are no words to describe how strong that girl is. You can't put into words what a great feeling it is, but then you start to think of what this poor girl went through, and her next day is coming, and I just, all I can think about is her.
Our neighbor came up to our door with her big dog, and she kind of flung the door open and said, "Call
911. This is Jayme Kloss, and right next to her was a very, I don't know, slender-looking girl who looked exactly like Jayme Kloss in the photographs that we've all seen. She just came in, said she was Jayme. We brought her in the house. She came and sat down in our living room with us, and we called 911 immediately. Yes, we've seen her face a lot, so I knew it was her the second she walked in the door. Yeah, she looked tired. She looked thin, I thought. Thinner than her photographs, anyway. A little unkept, but okay overall. We kind of just talked with her, nothing too specific. She didn't express like any fear, like she didn't say that she was afraid this person was coming after her, but she did say that somebody took her. She did say that somebody killed her parents. She told us a vehicle to be watching out for.
When you actually hear it, it's just unbelievable, and we're all just so grateful and happy. Hopefully she's okay. We don't really know what shape she's in, or we don't really know a lot. All we know is she's alive.
I mean, I'm shocked. We've had so much bad news this year. Well, no, it's 2019, so it's good year. It's good news in 2019. It's what we've prayed for every single day for the last 87 days, or whatever it is, 87, 88. I can't even remember. I honestly had faith. I figured if they hadn't found her by now, that the person that did this didn't want her dead. So I had hope every day. Every day there was hope.